and pleasure of introducing our amazing presenter tonight. Her name is Jennifer Johnson. She's a really dear friend of mine from Montana, Missoula, Montana. Jen is a wife of 25 or 26 years, I think. She's a mom of 5 kids, which is going to be great for for the main part of this Zoom tonight. And she's also one of the top leaders in Q Sciences. She's part of the Equity Council, which is a really prestigious group that they actually get to help make decisions on a corporate level. I think her kids were involved in some of this new stuff we have going on that she's going to talk about tonight. And without any further ado, Jen, take it away and let us know everything you have to tell us.
I am so excited to be here with you guys today. Thank you, Cheryl. Cheryl and I have been, business partners and friends for years now. And I'm really excited to be able to share about Kids Core. But before I jump into all of that, I got to tell you a little bit about me and a little bit about Q Sciences. So as we're 3 minutes past 7, if you have anybody that you wanted on this Zoom, just make sure that you text them. We are recording. So in case, Cheryl has the waiting room, Nick, we're good. So in case you have anybody that wants to be on here and couldn't, we will have that for sure. So I'm going to share my screen with you and give you a little bit of information about me. And I have to just give a huge shout out to Miss Nikki Black. Hold on just a second. I got to get the right slideshow up here. Miss Nikki Black, who basically put together this slideshow for us, which is absolutely amazing because I don't have time to do that. And she did such an amazing job. She also is a busy mom, or a busy nurse and wife, no mom, but she's an awesome, awesome friend and business partner. And I just so appreciate you, Nick. This is phenomenal what you've put together. So this is my brood, but I had to include the picture on the left because this is really the stage that I so wish I had Kids Core. So we have 5 children. They're all about 15 to 18 months apart, and they keep us very busy. We have 4 boys and a little girl. And like Cheryl told you, I live in Montana, and our kids are outside all the time. They absolutely love skiing and snowboarding and hiking and camping and fishing and hunting. I've got a crew getting ready to go hunting tomorrow morning. And so we're always outside. But I will tell you, that family on the left, I was trying to just keep everyone alive. The thought of trying to make sure all their nutrition was in place, the thought of, did I nurse this one long enough? And did this one have enough vegetables? And did they sleep enough? And, all those things that we think about as moms, nutrition is right up there. And with all the mental health issues that are coming out, especially with COVID, it's just a really big concern for moms. And wouldn't it be so nice if someone could take that concern away for us and help fill those gaps? Because let's face it, I've had moments and seasons where I try to do like in their school box lunches, cutting up all the carrots and making the little star-shaped zucchinis and, star-shaped sandwiches and things like that. And I learned quickly that my kids chucked their food and brought their allowance money to buy stuff from their friends like Oreos and chips and things like that. So we can only do so much, right? But I'm so excited about the launch of Kids Core, and you're going to hear some amazing things about what we've done. And so this is our family now on the right, and they're all getting bigger and grown up, and my kids are all on Q Sciences products. They're not on the Kids Core that I'm going to introduce you tonight because they're on all the capsule products and the spray that we have, vitamin sprays that you spray under your tongue, and also our hemp oil. But again, like I said, if I only had these products, not to mention the hemp oil when I was a mom of these young babies and toddlers, kind of making my eyes go crossed, I just can't imagine how that would have really helped my motherhood journey. So I'm going to play a quick video for you here that kind of introduces the concept of Kids Core.
Busy parents know that it's not always easy providing the best nutrition for their kids. With empty calories, convenience foods, and treats, a modern diet leaves a lot of room for improvement. Whether it's a picky eater, the early morning scramble, or the fast food drive-thru. We try our best, but sometimes it's just not enough. Wholesome nutrition is vital for growing brains and bodies. We are here to help by providing products and resources to support healthy kids and families. Introducing Q Kids Core, featuring an all-star lineup of vital micronutrients. Q Kids Core is designed to fill in the gaps of a modern diet and provide optimal nutrition for children ages 1 to 13. Q Kids Core features a customized dosage for every age group, 1 to 3 years, 4 to 8 years, and 9 to 13 years. Just add water to the tasty drink powder and shake well. If you like, add it to juice, yogurt, or even applesauce. The possibilities are endless. Coming in delicious flavors, fruit punch and grape. Q Kids Core is picky eater approved. Let's see what Dr. K has to say.
If you've got children, get some core. And you have them take it on a regular basis. That means daily. And I think that you'll be surprised over time at the really improvement in your child's health.
Q Sciences is also proud to announce Kids Club, a brand new program focused on making nutrition a fun part of your child's day. Find out more at qsciences.com.
So the exciting thing about this is this was literally just launched, you guys, Saturday. So this is all brand new. Nikki threw this together so fast, and it's so awesome to be able to hear from Dr. K, because he is a board certified specialist in internal medicine. He's a naturopath, and he's been formulating herbal blends for over 35 years. He actually is the person that's in charge of making sure whatever we carry is quintessential. So quintessential means the best of the best. Bioscience is validated by the latest scientific research. And I love how he says science doesn't stand still. Gone are the days that we give our kids chewables. In fact, I have to tell you, my husband's a pharmacist. And so I was actually just cleaning out one of our drawers this weekend, and I found this tiny little purple squared chewable vitamin, which we used to have a prescription for. That's what we gave our kids for their vitamins, and it had fluoride in it and things like that. And my husband looked up the information, and he was blown away at comparing that multivitamin to what Kids Core offers. And he was just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that this is actually offered in a really yummy, powder to drink and things like that. In chewables and gummies, there's a lot of fillers and things like that. So our science is always evolving, it's always moving. And Dr. K loves to be able to make sure that we are staying with it, that we update our formulas, that we stay on the cutting edge of technology, and that we're giving our kids what they need the most. So let's hear what Mr. Mark Wilson and Mr. Jake Spencer and Miss Ann Billings have to say. Mr. Mark Wilson is our founder and CEO, and Mr. Jake Spencer is the president of Q Sciences. Both of them are the owners of Q Sciences. Mr. Mark Wilson was a two-time Super Bowl champion quarterback. Then he went into real estate development, and honestly, he's a genius when it comes to business, but more than that, I love to see his role as a grandpa and as a husband. He is so dedicated to his family. They are number one. In fact, when his granddaughter, who is non-speaking autistic, tried our Q Max, which is our main supplement that all of us adults are on and really is the flagship product of our entire company. When his daughter started that product, she actually started to say a few words. So that is really the driving force behind Mr. Mark Wilson's heart and passion for this company. Mr. Jake Spencer actually built successfully, made millions in this industry, in the field, and now has taken that experience over onto the corporate side to share with us really how to build a business successfully. He's partnered with his wife, Miss Sarah Spencer, who is actually our financial freedom movement visionary and coach. She offers financial coaching along with her partners to all of us brand ambassadors that are with Q Sciences, not to mention actually a debt bonus. So you can tell they are all about impacting families' futures. And so let's have a listen to what they say.
He's a board certified specialist in internal medicine. He also holds a degree in naturopathic medicine and has practiced integrative medicine for over 40 years. We feel very fortunate to have his expertise with us.
Thank you, people. This is Dr. K calling from Oregon. As you can see, my hair is longer, the sun's out, the wildfire smoke is not too bad, so we're doing all right. Today I'd like to talk to you about Q core for kids. Now, what do we mean by core? Well, as a busy parent, you will know that children's nutrition is very important. First of all, their brains are growing fast, their bodies are growing fast, they can be hyperactive and energetic, etc. Now, unfortunately, through the years, we have gravitated towards feeding children cereals and milk, etc., but not really paying attention to their nutritional needs. The reason we call it core is that in addition to the balanced vitamins, minerals, and amino acids in this mixture, we have also included prebiotics and probiotics. And children often get the early development of allergies, etc., because their biome, their intestinal bacteria, is not up to par. But by adding a prebiotic in there to feed the bacteria and a probiotic to actually create biome, we are ensuring that their intestinal health will be good. And so we have strived to really hone in on what children need in their growing bodies. We've again included all the B vitamins, etc., which will keep your child happy, healthy, and performing well in school. Now, we have also added some DL-phenylalanine, which gives them a little extra fuel for their brain. Giving your child this on a regular basis gives them a real leg up in performing in their mental processes, emotional processes too, because children have emotions too, certainly, and children need to get depressed. So this is great insurance against a variety of health conditions. We want to keep that growing of their mind, of their body, with Q core. So until next time, we're always on the cutting edge here at Q Sciences. We're always coming up with different ways to approach problems, and our products are beyond par. Thank you very much.
I love that. I love hearing from Dr. K. My husband and I both had the honor of spending some time with him, not only in Costa Rica, but then also in Salt Lake City. And he's just in Florida. He's just a phenomenal man. So what is Kids Core? It's optimal nutrition supplement that's actually been created from the ground up for kids' needs. You heard Dr. K mention B12, the B vitamins that keep our kids happy. What's very different about this vitamin is, that multivitamin that Andy got a prescription for our kids all those years did not have prebiotics and probiotics and anti-inflammatory properties and all these different things that the Kids Core has. And we know, how many times do our kids get tummy aches or things like that? Kind of a funny story. We had Chick-fil-A. It's kind of a novelty thing because it's not where we live. We were a couple hours north of us, and all the kids wanted Chick-fil-A this weekend. And I ate that, and I swear I had such a tummy ache. It's still fast food. And so being able to help the kids with their gut flora, making sure that that's balanced. Like he said, if their gut flora is not balanced, they're more susceptible to allergies and things like that. It helps improve, obviously with that, it helps improve digestion. It helps fill the gaps in nutrition. It supports immune health. Can we talk about that? Can we talk about our concern as parents? My concern, every time my kids go, my older kids are driving, they have jobs, they're getting exposed to other people that probably have COVID. And I want to make sure that my kids have the strongest immune system, especially right now more than ever. And so this is going to it's going to put that armor around our children and protect them. And then of course, it boosts focus and clarity. Now, I've been using our hemp oil specifically for that with my 14-year-old, but I'm really excited to see how he responds with the Kids Core and just really with that clarity and focus. I'm homeschooling my younger three who are 14, 13, and 12. mama needs hemp. But I cannot wait to see them get their best foot forward. We all know how hard it is to focus when we haven't eaten well, when we haven't slept well. We can't deny the effect that food has on our mood, that it has on our energy. So here you see the product sheet that we have on our Kids Core. And you can see it says, with empty calories, processed foods, sugars, and fats, modern diets are not ideal for growing kids and adolescents. Kids Core provides wholesome nutritional support for a more complete and enriched diet. It has an all-star lineup of micronutrients that is in a tasty and easy to make drink. It's about 4 to 6 ounces of water per scoop. And it has probiotics and amino acids. So these are packed full of trusted probiotics and amino acids. So this is going to help support them at the cellular level. It breaks the blood-brain barrier as well, which is huge. A lot of supplements that we see in the store, they simply do not do what the label says they do because they can't even get into the bloodstream, or if they do, they can't get to that cellular level. It has optimal absorption for the best results. And of course, it has natural immunity support with elderberry, which we all know, most of us know the phenomenal effects of elderberry. And I love that it's customizable for ages. 1 scoop for the younger ages, 2 scoops, you saw that range, and 3 scoops for the 9 to 13-year-olds. And it also has a nano chelation blend. All this means is it's chelated, each mineral is chelated over a 96-hour period, which again gives you that optimal absorption. It's not just expensive pee, right? So vitamin B9 is essential in the earliest days of fetal growth and throughout childhood for healthy development of the brain. Vitamin C, of course, we hear so much about vitamin C right now. That is one of the primary nutrients children need for that immune system. And then also toddlers who are limited, have a limited diet, are most likely not to get enough zinc, which slows down a child's growth. And then of course, iron deficiency. We have that as adults, but then the children actually need it as they go through growth spurts. So let's just end with our Kids Club. So I want to tell you a little bit about our Kids Club. This is something I know my kids would have eaten up if they were still in this age range. So let's take a look at the Kids Club that's attached to our Kids Core. I love it. So with the Kids Club, they actually have, you can go to qsciences.com/kids, and you can see that they actually have games on there. Also, they have a chart that you can keep track. The kids can actually have a visual. They have different ones like a choo-choo train, or like little trapezoids that they can kind of check off. Little clouds is another one. And basically, whenever they take their Kids Core, they can put a check mark. And what's cool about this is every time they fill up an entire checklist for 30 days, you email that into Q Sciences and they will be sent a prize, whether depending on their age. The older kids will get cash, and then the younger kids will get a toy or some sort of prize, which is just ingenious to really get the kids involved. Right now, we have some promo prices. Whenever Q Sciences launches a brand new product, we usually slash the price in half. It doesn't stay that way forever, and we're not quite sure when they're gonna take this away. I know midweek, sometime this week, this is really the last week of our month. These prices either will be sold out, the product will be sold out, or the prices will go away. Now, really, really important, we're gonna be doing a lot of presentations this week because this is the biggest product launch we've ever had in the history of our company. So if you are curious about Kids Core and the product philosophy that you heard from Dr. Kimberly, but then also the philosophy of our financial freedom movement, kind of what our culture is, what we stand for. I really, really want to personally invite you onto our other Zooms this week, because especially Friday night, because Friday we are actually announcing some seasonal items that are coming out, and I cannot wait. I believe they're probably possibly be a pumpkin protein. I don't know. That's just kind of something I'm thinking. So, again, pay attention to these promos. You can get 2 bags of the grape for $80, which again, one bag could potentially last a 1 to 3-year-old 3 months. So this is a pretty phenomenal thing. You figure if that's the case, then this would be a half a year supply for a 1 to 3-year-old, the 2-pack. And then also the fruit punch, you get 2 packs with that. And then, or you could do the 3-pack of the grape for $115, or the fruit punch, or the 4-pack. Now, a lot of us are getting those bottom packs that do the business, because then we like to turn around and sell them to people and, give away as samples and stuff. So that gives you a little bit of information about our kids core. And there's a couple ways that you can find more information about this, really the details of the ingredients and all that stuff. We can get you some more information about that, get back with the person that invited you. But if this is something that you think, oh my gosh, I know of my cousins, I know of my aunt, I know of my neighbor kids, I actually am a speech therapist, and I have kids in my office. There's just so many daycare provider. There's so many different people that come into contact with kids every day. You guys, depression and anxiety is hitting kids at a younger and younger level. So we have something in our fingertips that we can actually pass on to those people that have access to the kids that could actually alleviate so many issues that they're dealing with. So make sure that if this is something that you're thinking, oh my gosh, this person, I really want to invite you to take a look at being a distributor so you can help us distribute those products. And it's super, super simple. It's literally $40 to get started. And then you're going to purchase whatever products. You could purchase those packs that I just showed you. That would get you started. You could turn right around and sell those packs. But then now you have the opportunity to actually make commission. With COVID, our businesses have actually exploded. Just in September, we grew by 147%. We have more people looking for a way to work from home. We have more people open to living a holistic lifestyle. They basically want to figure out how to get all of their stuff online and not have to go into a store. And we're able to meet all of those needs with what we do. And for me, half my brood is heading out to go find an elk tomorrow. I get to raise my kids where there's more elk than people, and yet make an income, a very good income, tapping into other economies because of this laptop. So it's just a beautiful opportunity for anybody that's even curious. I'd love to have a conversation with you. Just get your phone number to the person that invited you. Make sure they pass it on to me, and I can have a conversation with you and give you a little bit more information about what that would look like for you in your first couple weeks. Most of our distributors work full-time outside of Q. So it's very simple to be able to do it on the nights. I have my kids that I homeschool all day and do this on the nights and the weekends as well. So you guys, thank you so much. I'm going to check the chat, see if there's any questions. Doesn't eat, only drinks milk. I'm excited if she eats once a day. Fortunately, she has no signs of negative milk. Doctor reports she's anemic but cannot take the medicine without vomiting. Oh my gosh, this will be amazing, Amanda, for her to be able to try. That's really, really, that's right there as an example of what we can do. Okay, you guys. Yay. Okay. Well, thank you so much for joining us. And again, we'll be doing a lot of these throughout the week. So get back with the person that invited you guys. Again, this is so exciting. And I'm glad that we get to be able to launch it with those of you that are here with us tonight. Have a great night. Thank you, Cheryl. And thank you, Nikki.